Hey guys, just want to show you a product. Something you really should have in your car. I keep one of these in my car because you just never freaking know when you might need a jump start, or maybe you see somebody in a parking lot and they need a jump start, or maybe you need to charge up your cell phone. I'm going to go over this product pretty quick and I'll show it to you. That's the specs. All those who want to know the exact specs on it. So we'll take it out of the package and we'll see what we got here. This is the other one I got. So it comes in a really nice little case. Really nice. Very nice little case. I like this a lot because I can keep this in my glove box. And you know, I check on it about once a month to make sure the charge is up on it. It'll hold the charge for a long time. So always comes with your instructions. Read your instructions before using the product. What it is a jump start pack. You can also use it for charging your cell phone. It comes with a flashlight on it. It tells you how much the battery is when you turn it on. Yep, good times, ain't it? Got a little flashlight there. You can charge your cell phones and stuff, laptops, and you can jump start your car with it. So let me turn that off. So this is the jumper leads. And I really like the jumper leads because it's all covered in plastic, you know, so that you don't have to worry about accidentally touching something metal. You know what I mean? Of course, the old style had the big mouth on it, you know, big teeth. And anyways, so you plug in. I don't remember which way. I forgot which side it was on. Anyways, so it has a port right here that you plug this into, and it has a boost button. You hook it up to your car battery, and you push the boost button. You got a green light. You can start your car up. That's how easy it works. I really do like this a lot. It's because it's small. I don't have to have it in the case. You can actually put this in the center column of your vehicle. It also comes with a carport. Plugs in. Where's it at? That's for the car right here. It's out port. There's an out port on it. Output 150, so you can charge up a laptop or whatever. Also comes with a couple of USB ports, a couple C's, which goes in here, and you can charge up your cell phone, laptop, or whatever. So you know, in the case of emergency, you know, maybe you broke down beside the road and your battery's only got a couple bars on it. Your car, the battery on your car's not working. Your car's totally dead. You're sitting beside the road. You can use this to charge up your cell phone, your laptop, or whatever you have, or whatever you need. So I just thought I'd share that with you. It's a really cool product. It's a Titan GP4000 jump starter. I really like this, man. It's really small. Like I said, what I do is I keep it in the car or in the van. You can get it for like your daughter or your son or something like that. You know, put it in their car. That way they always got a jump start. And like I said, it comes with all the instructions on exactly how to use the product. It's a really good product. I like it. Of course, I can't jump start my car because I don't need a jump start right now, but you get the general gist of it. Cool. I just thought caring is sharing, bro. Sharing is caring. Let's get on with this day, man. Let's get do something productive. Oh, got the handle broke off on the stove. There's some old self-tapper screws in there. Got these little spacers. So I'm gonna take the door off, or these two screws out, to get to the screws for that. Whoops. Don't lose the screw, bro. Gotta watch the doors because they like to sling back up. So yeah. Somebody put some really big self-tappers in here. There's one. And we get the other one out. There's two. Gotta make sure this door doesn't get all crazy on me. So somebody put these little spacers in here through the door. Put some silk tappers on that. So what I got was longer screws. And we'll just do the old nut and washer routine on it. Good times. I got some longer screws. There's some nuts on there, bro. Clean lady's supposed to be here. Let's see. So I gotta go through the door. Perfect fit. I gotta hone this out a little bit. Or, better yet, let me see if I can screw it in there. Cool. Get the other one in. We'll definitely have to cut them down a bit long. Well, that one ain't gonna catch. Let's see if we got my drill bit on me. And I don't. So we can get it to go in the other way. We can get it to go in the other way. Reason why is because that'll thread it. Open it up enough where I can get this in there. Turn it over, run it back in the other way. Gotta be smarter than the box, bro. I don't know why there's tape on that, but I'm not gonna mess with it. Leave it alone, man. Leave it alone. Got some washers too. Probably put a washer on the back. Put a washer on it. Look, guys. Put the handle. Put the handle in the hole. There we go. Both sides. There's a washer. Nut on it. Take the little knippers, cut those nuts over and threads off, and put it back together. Cool, that worked. You don't want to let these doors hang all the way down. I've got it's supported by my hand because it'll pop out of track, and then you got a problem. It's an old stove. Most of you guys will never mess with one of these. I've got all kinds of room, but I'll go ahead and nip it off. Knip it. Knip it. I'm just messing, man. I'm just messing. Like I say, you gotta be real careful with this, man. It's old school metal. just like new. Cool. Woohoo! On to the next thing. So I had one of the subscribers ask me if I would do a video on maintenance must-haves. Well, the only problem with that is to each his own. You know, one guy may think he has to have 16 screwdrivers in his, you know what I mean? So I'm going to show you what I carry in my bag. I'm not going to show you the whole bag, but I'm going to show you what I consider must-haves for apartment maintenance, for any general repairs, but for the most part, it's apartment maintenance. Cool? Let's check it out, man. First thing I would always say, just get you a little 12 volt. 12 volts, all you need. Don't need, I don't care if it's Ryobi, DeWalt, Makita, Milwaukee, I don't care. Thing is that these little 12 volts is all you need. That's my opinion. Another good item to always have on you, on your side, is a carabiner. I like this one. If you want one of these, let me know, man. I've got some in stock. But these are Harbor Freights. You can get these in multis, Phillips, flat, whatever. And these are like torque settings, Allen wrenches. I use these for my bathroom faucets. Another thing is, you don't have to, of course, I am a Milwaukee DeWalt guy, so you can get these in any flavor you want. But this is a non-touch volt indicator. I think that's how you pronounce it correctly. Anyways, this will light up, indicate if there's power. You don't have to get into the box, you're just getting near it. Now this one here is 12 for 120. It goes from 50 to 1000 volt, 10 to 48 volt. So I can do low voltage, like in the thermostat. So if you're in a thermostat and you want to know whether or not you got power in there, it beeps different. Anyways, I always want a good flashlight. Always. Mine is a Milwaukee multi. It's got a big magnet on the end of it. It'll stick anywhere. You can stick it on a corner bead. You know. Anyways, always want to have a good flashlight. Always want a pair of good gloves. I either have Milwaukee or Klein. These are gloves. You can get a pair of these for I think they're like $6 for a pair. They last a long time. This will prevent, like, if you're going to be hauling around some wood, moving some wood, or breaking some stuff up, wear some gloves, man. Keeps that little fine stuff out of your fingers. You know what I mean? If you're working on a toilet, always wear gloves. Like I said, this is my setup. I'm not going to go break down the whole entire bag. I'm just going to lay out here on the bench my must-have for apartment maintenance. This is my must-have. This is what I absolutely have to have. A measuring tape, just a little 12, a voltmeter, a channel or adjustable wrench for getting a hold of, you know, holding on to something, a pair of small pliers. This is a Klein multi bit, and it's ratcheting. This right here has saved my butt so many times. This is a putty scraper, beer opener, whatever. I use this for scraping toilets. That's why I don't want to touch the blade. A little cat paw, good for a little crowbar, is all it is. This is a multi screwdriver. It's a Klein. It has the many little teeny tiny bits that if you take it out, it's Phillips on the other end. This is also a little socket. You can open up the other end, and it has a little torque settings, 2 inch. It's got quite a few attachments in there. So that's what I use for working on thermostat, because the end of it spins, and I can just set it there and spin it with my fingers. Garbage disposable wrench, gotta have it. Your basics, pair of cutters, wire strippers. I like this wire strippers because you can thread in, like if you have a outlet screw and it's a little too long, you can screw it in there and it cuts it off and it threads it at the same time. You know what I mean? So when you screw it in, then you bite it and it cut it off. to shorten it up. It also cleans the threads up, so that's a really good tool to have. Pair of needle nose, and of course everybody asks, yes, this is an oil wrench. It's a Milwaukee. You can get this through Harbor Freight. You can get all this stuff through Harbor Freight too, but I use this for opening or taking the drains apart. This also works really good on the toilet tank flush valve assembly, that really big nut underneath the toilet, and sink drains. This works perfect on a sink drain. Anything that needs a big bite. It'll go all the way down to 1.25 inches for your bathrooms, 1.5 inches for your kitchen sinks. That's really about it, except for this is not really a must-have, but it sure is nice. You can get one of these for about 12 bucks. This is an Icon through Harbor Freight, and it opens up both ways, so you just barely have to open it up to get it to open up. And I use this for getting trash out of garbage disposables, because it's so hard to try to use your regular needles down inside a garbage disposable. So I always use a extended pair of these. There's a couple of different versions of this that you can look into, but for the most part, that's about the general gist of it. Cool beans. One power tool that I will show you is the Milwaukee. This is a Milwaukee. You can also get this in a DeWalt, and you can also get one at Harbor Freight. It's a small one. This is it's just a cutter, but a little 12 volt, but I can spin it this way and then throw that switch, and now it's going to spin that way. This is perfect for cutting bolts, door locks, toilet fasteners, you know, your toilet bolts. If the nuts rusted and you can't get it off, this is perfect, because you can sit it this way and cut away from you, and then when you get on the other side of the toilet, you can reverse the throw, so now it's going to throw the sparks away from you. So that's why I really like that. I have a DeWalt one too. It works a little bit better than the Milwaukee, but for the most part, that's about it. I just thought I would take a minute. This is just the basics. No thrills voltmeter. It does have it lights up there if you want to. It has an indicator and a light, and screams at you if it's when you've got voltage. It's good for doing your basics. You can't do like cap or nothing like that, but you can definitely ohm and check your voltage, DC and AC, and it automatically switches DC to AC. So, you know, it's a pretty cool little Milwaukee voltmeter. Like I said, to each his own. There's 1,000 different tools you can throw in your bag. Another one is the Klein multi-bit sockets for impact, and just a regular one. You can switch the head on it. So it's basically the same thing as this, just it's independent. They came out with this one before they came out with this one. So those, I've always working on air conditioners. Bam, right there you go. Working on refrigerators, air conditioners, stuff like that. It goes all the way up to 1/2 inch. So, you know, refrigerator doors, if you got to take refrigerator door off, that's, I think it's 1/2 inch bolt on top. It might be 7/16. I think it might be 7/16, but most of them now are Phillips drive. So, but I mean, there's a lot more stuff in my tool bag, but this is just must have. This is what you gotta have. Just a plain Jane 12 volt drill is all you really need. You know, a little extravagant here. You know, this is a couple $100 for one of these, but if you're at a property where you're constantly pulling toilets, that's a must-have. You know, if you're always having to cut the toilet bolt off. You know, also the tank bolts. If you can't get the tank bolt loose, you can cut it. Anyway, cool. That's about all I got on that one, man. Like I said, I've got 1,000 things in my tool bag, but that's, if I only had this, I could do my job with just this stuff here. All the other stuff is glamour and lights. Anyways, let's get motivated and let's get something done today. Cool beans? Hey, I just want to make a real quick comment. when it comes to stuff on my videos, when it comes to tools, something you see in a video and you're like, hey man, I like that. Where did you get that? You know what I'm saying? So all you gotta do is make a comment. Tell me where it's at in the video and what you're looking for. Because I had a guy make a comment on the last video regarding tool link for what? You know what I'm saying? I don't have, I do enough editing to go through Amazon and list every freaking tool that I'm using in the video and put a link there. Man, that would take hours. I don't have that kind of time. I try my best to do a video a day. This last couple weeks has been kind of chaotic. I didn't have a lot of time for videoing. It's not the videoing or the editing that was going to be the problem. The videoing, I'm just running. Like, for instance, I went and looked at 5 different things today, but only ended up fixing 2. And one was that finishing up that turn because the cleaning lady was there. And I had to go back, do the touch-up paints, put the co-base down in the bathroom. That's not worth videoing. You know what I'm saying? And then going and looking at a couple other items that need to be fixed. There's nothing to video. You know what I mean? So, anyways. So, if there's something that you're interested in, timestamp it. You know, hey man, at such and such timestamp, there's a tool there. What's the name of it? You know, and the other thing is this. Just for crafts and giggles. Let's say shark bite tool. Shark bite tool. See how easy that was? And then you can even click on image and it'll show you every single freaking one, you know. So it's just crafts and giggles, man. Let's just look up. I'm button. I'm gonna scroll through here and see how long it takes me to find that shark bite tool that I was using yesterday. Here, I got one better for you. Let's go to Amazon. Amazon. Click on search. Shark bite tool. Bam. See how easy that was? And you scroll down through here. I'm gonna see how long it takes me to find this tool. Now, I don't mind putting links. You know, don't get me wrong, dude. I don't have a problem putting a link in the description, but I need to know what it is that you're looking for. Of course, that shark bite tool that I have, I bought that a long time ago. I don't even know if I still have it. Yep, found it. How long did that take? 31 bucks. Right there amongst the rest of them. Click on it. Come on, baby. Shark bite tool, $31. Comes with all the attachments. See? All the attachments. I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm just saying. You know, some of you guys need to get up off your butt and do some research yourself. How do you think I found? Look, man, I'm not being a smarty butt about it. I'm just saying. If I don't make any money off of Amazon, I make pennies. And you got to sell hundreds of dollars worth of product before you make anything off Amazon. I'll give you an Amazon link. You want to help out the channel, buy a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, dude, if there's something, do you know how much I will see something? I don't have it yet, but I saw a video. This is not a rant. I'm just saying, information is free to the world, bro. I saw a video the other day about this guy was working in a shop, blah, 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 blah. And on the back wall of his shop, I'm joking you not, man, on the back wall of his shop, I saw a Milwaukee drill hanging like this on the wall. Vertical. And I'm like, what is that? I've never seen that before. So I zoomed in the best I could. I stopped the video, zoomed in the best I could, and I could see it. And I'm like, man, that's cool. He even had a display for the batteries. So I sent him a comment and say, hey, man, where'd you get that mount for those Milwaukee drills on the wall? You know, and then I thought, well, it's probably going to take him a while before he replies back. So I Google searched it. Within 5 minutes, I'm on 3 different websites, and I found some of the coolest crap, and you guys are going to see it because it's coming. I found some of the coolest stuff for your drills, batteries, all kinds of little knick-knack stuff, because I did get my Omni wall in. This is an Omni wall, aka new version of pegboard. I have this in my videos whenever I'm doing live stream. The shop in my apartment, it has that Omni wall. It's a red wall. It's got all the shelves and stuff. Got my batteries and stuff hanging up on it. I got that for the van. We're going to do a project where I'm going to put that on the wall in the van. Anyway, so I've got those battery holders and the tool holders coming, and I'm going to be able to mount those on the Omni wall in the van, so that instead of my most used tools like this, instead of putting it in a drawer or a pack out, I can just click it on that wall. That way, when I need it, it's right there. Plus, I've got some bins that are going to go on that wall too, for little stuff such as plumber's putty, pipe dope, the little stuff that I'm always going for. I'm going to put those on that wall there so that it's real quick access to it. Paper towels, gloves. You know, I have a holder here. This is Harbor Freight. I think was it Icon? Anyways, these are the toolbox, and they got the magnets, and you can hold gloves in there. And see, with the Omni wall, because it's metal, I can put this right on there. When I open up the door of the van, if I'm going to go work on a drain, bam, I got my gloves right there. Just organization, man, it's key. I got one of these that is going to go on the wall for, you know, WD-40. WD-40, primer, anything like that that's a spray can, I can sit it there. My smoke ease, I think that's what it's called. Anyways, it's a spray that eliminates cigarette smoke out of the air. I spray it in my van all the time. It eliminates bad odors too. So anyways, I just thought I'd show you that with you real quick. What's going on, what we're doing. Let's get out of here. I've got a drain to go fix, and I've just got so much little stuff to do today. But cool beans. So this is where the Omni wall is going to go. It's going to cover up the back of these drawers, these upper 2 drawers, and then the bottom, this is going to get switched around. So those 2 will go on the other side, and it's switched around. Yeah, so I can put stuff on this wall here. Just little stuff, man. Cool. The line split right here. I have to cut this off, put a new piece on here. Cool beans. We're just gonna cut it off and put PVC on it. Got a little pitch to it. Should be fun. golden. Got it done. My little buddy. Cat's in love with me, apparently. What you doing, kitty? What's up, kitty? What's up, little one? You can go home with me. Let's play with the pets.
You wanna praise God.